Welcome back to Two Brothers Comics. Decided that today, since we're not going to do a Babylon, it's Nick's anniversary weekend. Happy anniversary to those guys. Justin is still missing. He went on a boat trip with a guy with a wooden peg foot and an eye patch and a bird and his friends, and we have not seen him since. So he's kind of been like missing, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think we saw him one time since we did the Huntsville Comic-Con, and since then Justin jumped on that boat trip with these weird guys, and we haven't seen him since. So he's completely missing at this point. So no Babylon this weekend, but I figured I'd take a few minutes and go live right now and talk about my WhatNot sale tomorrow, which is going to be June 5th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a bunch of giveaways as usual. And I've got a ton of really cool stuff up for sale. And it's not going to be just all your average, like regular Marvel Modern, DC Modern. Like, I've got some stuff that is just cool old stuff from the 90s that has to do with movies, cartoons, TV shows that we all enjoyed. So just some cool franchises. I've got some graded books that we're going to be selling. And also, if you missed out on getting a copy of our exclusive for Jamestown and the Force brand new title, The Closet issue number 1, we do still have these available on our website, and I will have them available on WhatNot tomorrow. They're $20 each. So we will have those available, limited to 500 copies. Deegan Precourse again on the cover, just like last time. On the website, we have signed copies available. We have unsigned copies. We have remarked copies available. Those do come with COAs. And we also have CGC options available, blue label and yellow label. So along with the 1 in 100, 1 in 50 and 1 in 25 bundles, those are also available on the website, and we'll have those available tomorrow as well on the WhatNot sale. So let's jump in and show you guys some of the stuff we're going to be putting up for sale. First off, we'll get into some of the slabs. So I have a Amazing Spider-Man 293 and a 9.6 white pages, triple signed by the entire creative team. This is going to be going up for sale tomorrow. But along with this, we're going to put the pair up. We've got a matching set. So we have 293 and 294. Kraven's Last Hunt issues, and these have got to be the best covers from the Kraven's Last Hunt series. So 2 9.6 white page matching slabs, both triple signed, same signatures, and both will be up for sale tomorrow as a pair. So if you're looking to get your Kraven books in before they go crazy, it's a good place to start. I haven't really looked them over extremely well to see if they could grade bump. I don't know that they would or not, but I wouldn't purchase slab books with the intent of getting the grade bump unless you're seeing them in person. That's just me personally. But one that won't need a grade bump is a 9.8 Thor number 6. This is the second print wraparound cover. 9.8, awesome Thanos cover there. He's got Mjolnir with the Infinity Stones on it. So that will be up for tomorrow as well. No, not selling before the footage. Just doing a preview sale. And then I have a PGX slab. I know it's PGX, but it is an awesome Submariner cover. This is the Cho 1 in 50 from Dark Reign, the List X-Men issue number 1, and it is a 9.8. I was going to crack this out, send it to CGC, and get their 9.8 label, because I definitely don't see any reason. I mean, I definitely have no worries about this hitting a 9.8 through CGC. But I figured if someone wants it, I'll put it up. And, if they don't, then I'll send it to CGC and see if anybody wants to grab it that way. So those are the graded books I'm going to have up for sale on WhatNot tomorrow on the sale. Just a cool set of books here. So I have a really, really good run of the new Avengers. If you've never read this series, it is a fantastic read. I'm not finished with it yet, but it is something I have really, really enjoyed reading it. Oh yeah. I mean, if somebody wants to buy the Craven books before the footage comes out and they get hot, I mean, somebody wants them, they'll have an opportunity. So, but we have New Avengers issue number 1, the A cover, and I'm not sure on what the ratios are, but I'm from what I was told, these are ratios, and these are the Casada. So he just left. That's his name, Casada. Did I say it right? Joe Casada. His ratio variant for issue number 1, which is just cool. And then we have issue number 2 of the New Avengers. And I believe Casada did all the ratios or the variants, whatever you want to call them. But this is just an awesome Century cover. So we know he just left, and that kind of sucks because he did some cool stuff, man. David Finch on the A covers here, which is, you guys know, one of my favorite artists. This one here is Oliver. So this is not a Casada, but variant for that one. You don't find these variants very often, that's for sure. I've had 3 sets of the New Avengers between collections I've bought, and none of them had any of these variants in it. None of them had any of these. Look at that. Ronin variant for number 4. Just badass. Issue number 5. Awesome Wolverine cover. And that cover is really cool considering what happens in the story. Issue number 6, David Finch. Beautiful cover there. And then this is, I'm not seeing the artist here, but variant for issue number 6. Awesome Iron Man and Cap. We have the number 7. Oh my God, it's worth like $30 now. 14, which is another cool one. She's really cool in this story. Really cool. I'm really enjoyed her in this story. This is probably one of the cooler covers out of this entire run. Check out this Doctor Strange cover. That is killer, man, for issue 14. That is just a killer cover. I really considered sending this in to get graded because it looks so cool, but I didn't. And then we have the fuggliest Scarlet Witch cover I've ever seen. I mean, oh my gosh, that is just fugly. Look at her face. I don't know who did this cover, but I don't think this is David Finch, but whoever did this cover should probably never, ever illustrate women's faces ever again. Because I don't know who the dude is right there on the cover, but yeesh. Yeah, I think Casada was only the first one. You're right. Cool. And then we have the Secret Invasion tie-in. So issue 14, which is an homage to the Illuminati cover for their one-shot. The New Avengers one-shot, which is a really cool cover. And then you have the Civil War New Avengers tie-in featuring my favorite Illuminati cover. This may be my favorite Mr. Fantastic depiction ever. I think he looks so cool. So that's the New Avengers stuff that I'll have up for sale tomorrow. Let's jump into some other stuff. I've got some cool stuff, so hang out, man. I'm telling you. We're going to get through this Marvel stuff, and then we'll get into the really neat stuff. So we got some Del Autos here. So we got Secret War, Del Auto Cap. These bags, my camera's so good, it makes these bags look really bad, but these are new bags. Book 4, Black Widow. This one's not a new bag. Daredevil. Little foil on the Del Auto there. More Del Auto because we're going with Vengeance, issue number 2. Bullseye on the cover. Really cool Doc Ock. Vengeance number 3, Del Auto. And a really good looking Loki Del Auto on Vengeance number 4. We don't have the number 1, but from the way sales are looking on Vengeance number 1, nobody wants that book right now anyway. I have one single. If anybody is looking, I actually kind of thought this cover was cool. She's tearing up the Carol Danvers, and now she is Miss Marvel. So I kind of thought that one was pretty cool. What is fugly short for? You're going to have to Google that one, bro. Got a couple of Star Wars books here. So we got the X-Wing Rogue Squadron Rebel Opposition issue number 1. And we have that awesome Clayton Crane Rise of Kylo Ren issue number 2, which is the first time the what is that new Star Wars group of people that everybody's going nuts about? The new Star Wars. They had a series come out and everything. Everybody went nuts about them. It's out right now, but what is that series called? Beans is always talking about it, but this is a Clayton Crane book, and I can't think of not the Ewoks. It's the New Republic. I think that's what it's called. This is the first time the New Republic's ever mentioned or talked about in history ever of anything ever, right here in this book. So if that means anything to you, to me, I liked that story a lot, and I'm not a Star Wars guy, but I did read that entire series, and it was really good. I like that it's Clayton Crane cover. Also got the entire Secret Invasion series. So 1 through 8, they're all here. Gonna have those up. We know that's coming. So these books haven't taken off yet, so it might not. I may be moving them early, but let's see. What do we got in here, man? All right, let's get into some of the stuff that is a little different. So I've got the Viz Comics Dragon Ball issue 3, issue 4 of Dragon Ball Z from Viz Comics, issue 4 of Dragon Ball from Viz Comics. My camera's not focusing. There it goes. Issue 5 with Gaku. Issue 6 with Gaku.
That's one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble.
Thanks, Burke. We appreciate it, man. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. 19 months. We got Dragon Ball issue number 8. And I think that's all of them in 3. So all those Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z books will be up for sale on the WhatNot tomorrow. I got some cool Power Rangers books I'm going to be putting up now that Burke's here. That reminded me. But yeah, tomorrow I will have some cool Power Rangers books. Let's do Turtles next. So I'm going to have some Turtles books for sale as well. So we have 127, the A cover. I got 2 copies of that. First Venus in comic books. And we also have the Eastman variant. I got 3 copies of this. So we got 3 copies of the first appearance of Venus in comics, the B cover. And I guess that was like I guess they were calling that book like what you call it, the daggone when they're there but it doesn't count. Oh my gosh, my brain is fogging on me. My fogging brain. Cameo. I think they were saying that was a cameo in 127. But 128 apparently was the big one. So they ripped off the part of Infinity Game or Infinity War where Nebula looked like this. That's what this makes me think of. Is like, oh, they saw Nebula and took it directly from there. So I got that variant as well, or that's actually the A cover. Now I got another set here that's really cool. This is Flaming Carrots, issue number 25. And this is one of the earliest crossovers with Ninja Turtles, and it is signed on the inside cover by the writer. So that is super cool. I did not know that when I purchased the book. I already have a really nice set of these, but I bought these thinking, well, I'll see if they're nicer than the ones I have, and they weren't quite as nice as the ones I had, but they are signed on the inside cover. And when I said they, I mean I also have the only time Todd McFarlane has ever done Ninja Turtles in comics was Flaming Carrot issue number 27. And this is also signed on the inside cover by the artist. And you got the McFarlane scroll down there, and you can obviously tell that that's definitely McFarlane. Steve, if you want copies of that con exclusive, bro, there are bajillions available still, so you can still get one. Just hit me up if you're still looking, or go to that website. They're still available. All right, so now that Turtles are done, let's get into Power Rangers. I got a bunch of good ones. So we got issue 15. This was the Secret Reveal variant. I thought this was just a cool cover, man, with the Japanese writing on there, knowing the history of Power Rangers. It's kind of got those kind of, I forget, I don't know what kind of colors you would say. It almost looks faded, but that's actually how they printed it. So just a really cool cover there. We have issue number 2 of the Hamilton Comics. Important thing about this book, and this is a very unknown key and underappreciated key, especially with Power Rangers. Burke, do you know why this book is a key? I would be interested. Just say yes or no. Don't say what it is if you know. But do you know why this book is a key? You tell me if you know. Just yes or no will do. And then if you do know, awesome. If you don't, I'll let everybody know. This is a really, really sharp copy of this book. So this is actually the first ever appearance in comics of Tommy Oliver, the Green Power Ranger. So that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Little bit of trivia there. This is the first ever appearance of the Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver, in comic books ever. And then I've got a really nice copy. It could use a press to really, really make it stand out. But Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue number 1, and this is the Saga, Power Rangers Saga issue number 1. I'm hunting down a 9/8 in issue number 2 because that is the Green with Evil storyline cover where Tommy is tearing up, the evil Green Power Rangers tearing up the command center. Here we have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for issue number 5, the Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield. So that'll be up. That's the English version. No, that wasn't him. That was one of the later Rangers from a whole nother series. What's up? What's up, Trinity? This is Go-Go Power Rangers, I believe, issue 14, San Diego Comic-Con variant. You have issue number 9, second print, which is the one you want, the expensive one, first appearance of Draken. And then the ever hard to find elusive issue number 0, second printing. Very hard to find. There's very, very few of these 9/8s in the world. I would love to get my hands on them. And then these are actually the Mexican variants. Nothing on the cover is any different at all. The only difference is the inside is in Spanish. But if anyone is just looking to get a set of the Goni Montez helmet covers in absolutely beautiful minty condition, the Mexican variants, including the Shielded Black Ranger, are a much cheaper alternative to the standard American ones, because people obviously are not wanting the Mexican ones from what eBay says and everything. Hey, all right, Kyle, take it easy, man. These are a really good way to have these and be able to display them. If you're just looking for that cover art there, that's a great way to do that. And it's something I've considered too with some of the more expensive ones, because it's just the cover art that everybody wants. So why not go with a cheaper version if you can? All right, here we go with some more awesome stuff that I love. I'm going to throw up some Mortal Kombat stuff tomorrow. Now, you guys know I don't sell my Mortal Kombat stuff. I'm working on my 9/8s, getting 9/8s in every Mortal Kombat book ever printed. I do have a few that are at CGC right now. I'm waiting to get back. I just dropped them off this week for a pre-screen, so I'm excited about that. But we are going to have some for sale tomorrow. So this is the Mortal Kombat X from DC. This is a fantastic read, Fantastic read, and it's only missing 3 issues from being a complete series. So you could grab those 3, and this is just an awesome, awesome read. I love this story. You don't even have to be a Mortal Kombat fan to be like, oh my gosh, man, this is crazy. What happens to Goro in this story is unbelievable. But here you have an awesome Kano cover doing what Kano does. You have the Cage family there on issue number 7. Cover art on these is just fantastic, man. Issue 8, the franchise player Scorpion. Issue number 9, you have Melina and Kotal Khan. Fantastic cover there. Raiden on issue 10. Beautiful cover art, man. Scorpion and who is that? It almost looks like Scorpion killing Hanzo Hasashi, which is the same person as Scorpion. So that's neat. But yeah, great cover there. And then I have 2 copies of issue 12 because you got Sub-Zero holding the severed frozen head fatality style of Sector. So that is awesome. You get to see basically the game version of his fatality right there with the skull and the spine ripped out. Are all these Jay Lee? I was not aware of that. That makes a lot of sense. Norton Rad, thanks for showing up, buddy. Yeah, you're right. They are Jay Lee. Okay. I don't know if all of them are, but I am seeing his name on a couple. I'm going to have to look up. I'm going to have to look up and see if he did all of them or which ones he did, because that's awesome. I've got a complete set of that for me, but those are extras that I was just like, you know what? I'm pretty sure that my complete set is all going to hit 9.8, so I'll get rid of some of those. This was super cool. Thought this would be something cool to share with everybody. Put up for sale tomorrow, the official movie adaptation of Men in Black, issue number 1. Nice, clean copy of that. And then we have Jurassic Park from Topps. This is, the very first volume of Jurassic Park. And a lot of people may say, oh, it's Jurassic Park. That's never going to be worth anything, bro. 9.8s, these books are heavy on the price. They are heavy on the price. And not only that, but these books are not a joke. Look at the team that worked on these, okay? You have Walter Simonson writing the book and Gil Kane and George Perez doing the artwork for this book, okay? That's an all-star cast right there. So we got issue number 1 here still in the poly bag with the trading cards. So we have 1 of those. We have 2 of those. I have 3 extra issue number 1s. I'm telling you guys, I went crazy on Jurassic Park when I started collecting, just like I did with Mortal Kombat. But we have 3 issue number 1s still in the poly bag with the trading cards inside. Man, these are so awesome. The artwork inside the covers it's just beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. And the trading cards are cool too because Simonson worked on the trading cards. I believe Perez and Gil Kane also did a couple. You have issue number 2, which is out of the poly bag. I'll be honest with you guys. I took it out myself, and there was a reason, because I do collect. I actually got them all right here because I was checking to see. I collect the trading cards from the Jurassic Park, and this copy here had one of the very rare, hard to find. Oh, let me flip it up. Very rare, hard to find gold trading cards. So I had to get that out of there. I couldn't let that go. I don't love anybody that hangs out on WhatNot with me that much. But awesome cover art, beautiful cover art there on issue number 2. We have issue number 3, no poly bag, but the trading cards are there. And what an iconic scene from Jurassic Park to put on the cover there. Absolutely insane. Love that. So that one has no poly bag, but it does have the trading cards. This one here is no poly bag, no trading cards. These are all really crispy near mint copies too, like really crispy. Like I was this close to just sending them all to be graded in a pre-screen and see what I get. And if nobody buys these, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, because now I'm like, man, I kind of want to do like an all 9.8 run of the 4 original Jurassic Park books, because there's only 1 through 4. So having 9.8s and all those would be cool too. Here is a number 3 polybagged with the cards still inside. So we have one of each. We have one with no polybag, no cards. We have one of no polybag with cards, and we have one that is polybagged with cards. So you can get however you want to get that number 3. I got a copy for you. And then the final issue, which is issue number 4, with no polybag and no cards. So got a whole set there with a couple extras on the Jurassic Park side. And then if you're a Disney movie fan, I won't hold it against you, but I do have this cool set of Cars. And I believe this was the first run for Cars. It might not be the first run. I'm not sure. But we have issue 1. These have great artwork on them, man. Issue 2, issue 3, 4, Old Mater, 5, and my favorite one, 6. These guys were, my son used to watch this movie all the time, so I got very familiar with the characters, and these guys here were really, really cool when they came flying by. Having all 9/8s and the helmet covers will be cool too. Yeah, I know you got that. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. Yeah, and then other than that, I got a bunch of Spawn number 1s. If you're into Lady Death, I have a Coffin Comics number 1 exclusive for Lady Death. I got a bunch of Spawn number 1s. I got a bunch of the Spawn comics that came with the action figures in the 90s. Let's see. What else do we got in this box? I've got variants and A covers for Twig. I've got Bloodstained Teeth. I got 2 copies of that, issue number 1. Something's Killing the Children die-cut covers, the bloody and non-bloody. I've got Alice Ever After, the A cover and the B cover for issue number 1. I won this in a members drawing. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks neat. So it's an Outcast homage for Stankovia. And this is Elfcast, Stockonia. It's something like Killing Christmas or something's the name of the book. And then we have the prelude to Sonic number 2. So if you are the prequel to the newest Sonic movie from IDW, it's a one-shot. It's a really thick book. It's a big one. There you go. So that's also going to be there tomorrow as well. And like I said, I've got, I'll have the 9.8 Submariner 1 in 50, which go try to find this. Go try to find this. I bought the only 9.8 and raw copy. I think there might have been one other raw copy for sale that I didn't purchase a few months back on eBay, but I bought every copy that was on eBay a few months back when I found out about this book, because it was a 1 in 50 from 2009, and it's just a great Submariner cover. I mean, so how many 1 in 50s were being actually printed in 2009? It couldn't have been many. Then we have the Thor issue number 6, second printing wraparound cover, 9.8. And if you want to get a jump on that Craven spec before it goes crazy, they aren't going to be, this set is not going to be dirt cheap, but it is a matching set. ASM 293 and 294, triple sign, 9.6 white pagers. That'll be up for sale tomorrow as well. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a preview of what I have up for sale tomorrow on the WhatNot. It'll be at 10 a.m. There's a link in the description right now. So if you're not following me on WhatNot, make sure you go follow me. We just hit 1,000 followers this week on WhatNot, over 1,000 sales. And the old WhatNot rating still sitting at a good 4.96. So buy with confidence. You guys know we're on here. We're on Instagram. So obviously not going to be on WhatNot slinging out duds to your packing crap and, doing that. And, if you get something that you're not happy with, there's tons of ways to be able to reach out to us, but we're not going to give you that reason to. So buy with confidence. Come and hang out in the morning, 10 a.m. Probably go for several hours. But if you saw something in the video here that you want, you might want to show up early, because I usually just ask people, hey, what do you want me to see? And somebody shows up early and they want something that you wanted, and it might be gone. That happens all the time. People show up 2 hours in asking for something that was in the preview video, and I'm like, bro, all the hot stuff sells first. People show up early to get them deals. So appreciate you guys for watching, though. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. And like I said, the link is in the description of this video to go straight to our WhatNot page, and you'll be able to see the sale there. You can even bookmark it. That way you will get an alert and a reminder in the morning when I go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll let you know on your phone. You get a notification. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing the books that I got for sale. Hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow. If you're coming over from our WhatNot channel, make sure you let me know, hey, man, watch you guys on YouTube. I like to just kind of see if we have people that are integrating from YouTube to WhatNot and WhatNot to YouTube and that kind of thing. So just trying to see how the cross branding is working. So that's always fun to do. But again, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Make sure that you keep your notifications on. We got some great content coming up. Tons of awesome and very big CGC unboxings coming up. I have a book that I cracked out. I cracked my most expensive slab. To get clean and pressing done on it, and now we're going to resubmit it. So we're taking a chance over here in my house on the biggest, most expensive book that I have in the collection. So we're very excited to see how that pans out. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to see that here pretty soon. Hopefully it won't take too long to get it back. It's going to go through a walkthrough, so probably be like 10 days. So 2 weeks I'll have it back. Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Hopefully we will have a Babylon next weekend. That's the plan anyway. So see you guys later. Have a good one. And as always, collect your way. Why did I do that? That was weird. I don't do that. I say I collect your way. That's what I do. That was better. All right. See you guys later.